13 reports. There were 30 something reports when I logged on for the first time. So we'll get through some of these. You won't have the chaos. Well, you will have some of it immediately on the island. Okay. 3 events at the same time, and you have to be good with it to join them together. It's possible to do them together. So think about it. So this is the Winterland for 2025. I like this knitted effect, like you'd get on a nice jumper. Even the black has the same design. I like that. When are we doing it? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is driving, so we'll do that. Thursday, GTA? Stream streak is still on 360. 5 more, Sammy. 5 more, and that is insane. The trailers are nice. I like that. Is this the only skin, or is there more than one? It's called Winterland, yes. Winter Wonderland, if you want to call it that, but that's probably a trademark somewhere. Oh, no, this one. You get it in blue as well. So this... Most of this traffic is... It's just queuing, really. There's a brown one there. Look a bit of one. Hello, S. Folk, thank you for the 22 drink. Brandon with the gifts. Custom with the gifts. These people are stuck, I assume, because this snow has a slight physics effect to it, so it is a little bit slippy. This is on a specific island. This island has snow. TMP does not have snow yet on the rest of the map. Can't take own trailers? Good God. Because they want you to use the event trailers, and people, I'm assuming, are slipping everywhere, so... It's not that bad. Doing that isn't that bad. They just need to get going, because I assume they're stuck. But this is, that's where the portal is. That's where you spawn it. Save edits are allowed. Depends on what the save edit is, though. I think there's at least 3 or 4. We got an orangey cardboard looking one. It's greyish, and then we've got the green and then the blue. So not too bad, not too bad. There's the blue. It's okay. Sim 1, way more than this. This is not pro mods. This is an island off the main map in the base game that is part of World of Trucks. The event started today. Currently, this island has snow. It's made by SCS themselves. The winter mod is not supported on TMP yet. Hopefully it will be soon. Pro mods doesn't crash the game. No, it shouldn't. Is this person going to demonstrate how it works? I think they are. Yes. So what you have to do when you have your job from a regular place on the map is go to a rest stop, usually in a fuel station or a specific rest stop. There will be some falling snowflake particle effects. You sleep, and then you magically appear at the Winterland. That's how it works. From there, you deliver your job. Medina, there's probably a few Medinas around the world. It's no map. Off the map, you can only get to it by teleporting to it. Just how you just saw, just how that person did it. That is how you get here. Think of it like you're magically teleporting to the North Pole or something. I don't know, it's something like that.
Of course, the day I get on for the first time I end 3 years, the winter event drops.
That is unfortunate, Luke. Good Lord. My condolences. Does the band end before the event does? I hope so. Go to commands. Well, I mean, yeah, you probably could, but star, that ruins it, doesn't it? What's the point of doing that? We're on Sim 2 first, but there are 3 reports left, so I'll swap any moment now. Again, it is slippy. It's a little bit slippy. There are slight slips. So when the winter... Listen. When the winter mod gets supported on TMP, those that are desperate to use the physics mod, do not use the physics mod when on the island, because you have 2 times the amount of physics. This is... a little bit... That's another green one. How many variants are there? Do it, and then don't complain when you slip out or crash into someone. It's your own risk. Don't do that. Yeah, they're all slightly different. A few reindeers, a few presents. It also says 2025 on it. That's nice. Oh, I like that. Is it the same? No, not the same person. Because this is slightly uphill, so... Be careful. Don't bring a weak truck. Jolo, welcome in. And there we go, we're done with reports. Thanks for joining the stream. Maybe see you next time. Big fan. Are you gonna... There's an engine issue. Could be. Impact, thank you for the roses. Stream over? Yeah, we're done. We're done. I've done my job. Job's done. Alright, back to... And then we got a new home screen. Nearly forgot the name. Can we do GTA now? Yes, we can swap to whatever we're doing. No, we're not changing. We're not changing. Calm down, it's fine. It's alright. Relax. Mansions. I do need to check that out. There are many missions, some relating to the mansions, some just alongside the mansions. I have not done them. Shush. Long time no see, Cora. Goddamn. How are you doing? Scania TCABs. I was with you until I read the TCAB part. Scania, yes. TCAB, no. That's just how I feel about it. That's just... There we go. 101 down to 95. David! Yes, we got the gifted discount. I'm still using it up. Appreciate you for that. I've also got one. They pop in every now and then. Anyone that got one, big fan. If they join in the stream later, they will definitely thank you for one. That is very kind of you. Turkey DLC? That's too far away at the moment. I have no idea. You've got 2 remakes coming. 2 DLCs coming. If I can count right. There's a lot. So, you've finished it already? Good. Damn. Let's see, is this going to be there? No. It's in Duisburg, of course it is. The reward thingies you get for them are usually quite cool. They're quite good. Speedrunning. I mean, go for it. You can continue to do the jobs though, because don't forget it is a community event. Hello, Stephen. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The whole community has to get to the maximum amount of stars and snowflakes unlocked. It's a kind of progression thing. You have to complete each city. It's very interesting. We'll do some of them tomorrow. Best DLC? Under what metric? What are you doing? Best in what sense? Ramming you. How about if you stay in your own lane, you wouldn't just cause a massive pileup? This looks like they're in GTA. TP? No, I can do it because I can do go to, but I don't need to look at it. That's the thing. Play properly. Go there by doing the jobs. Had beef. With everyone. What on earth have you got to do to have beef with literally every other player? How's that work? It's crazy. Where you at? This is Duisburg. I'm not the one driving though.
Huh?
Are you gonna... The one on your right? Yeah, you gonna... Yeah, yep. Come on. And there we go. Waited for that. They can't really do too much while still being limited in speed, can they? Once it ends, there we go. Who else are we gonna knock? Are you gonna be able to catch up to that one? Probably not. No, they're not gonna make it in time. Okay. That's more than enough though. Just call off someone. It's not me, Colin. I promise you it's not me. My driving style is better than this. These were reports. Person is punished for their driving. Tomorrow's plan would be, we still have the Nordic event to do. So we could do jobs to or from the cities in the Nordic Horizons DLC to the island and back again. As an idea, that sounds fantastic, but knowing the job system, it won't give me jobs that are good enough. Who is this? Hello. I don't know who that is, though. Cool car, nice car. What do you mean, Lobby? Given your driving the other day, you don't have much to comment on, do you? Thank you for gifting to Kayla. Why did the Womp appear for the multiple gifted, but it didn't for that one? What was that about? Why? How does that work? This is Sim 1. We started doing at least 5 on Sim 2. Oh, and now we're back on the island again. Never been on Timmy Holiday yet? No, you haven't. No, no, no. You are sensible enough, yes. Like, you know when to be goofy, which is fine. I'm assuming, are you doing the events as well? How's the event? Looks good. I haven't done them yet. I've done the previous 2 years of them, though. This is the 3rd year of the Winterland. And it looks lovely. Hello, Professor. Welcome in. I appreciate that. You have to do... So to those joining in again, I'll be explaining this, no doubt, several times during the stream. This is an island that is off the main map. You can't see it from the main map. You have to take an external contract specifically to a place on the Winterland. There are 5 industries here. And then it will tell you to go to a circular spirally thingy at a rest stop or something like that. You park there and then you magically whoosh, you walk there and you appear here. Then you deliver here. Will it count? I assume so. What is the minimum for Nordic? If it's 200, you have to try and find a 200 or more. Why are you not driving? Because my driving day is tomorrow. I'm doing something tomorrow. I don't often combine driving and admin. And this one's impatient. Why? Cooked, welcome in. Dink, hold on a minute.
Ow.
How did we get there again? I have no idea. I don't know. Why are you doing that? You're all in the same place. It's like Duisburg. You all have the same idea. You're all here for a reason. Why are you trying to one-up someone else? That doesn't work. Winter mod is not out. Wait, no, this is what I'm explaining as well. This snow is only on this island. The winter mod that people want in TMP, hence the joke in my title, isn't here yet. Not yet. We will be, soon, maybe this week we will, I don't know. It's better to do it in single player or Sim 2. Do not do it on Sim 1. Right. Listen. Jobs, external contracts. Christmas, assorted paints. That's just one example. You get a little spirally thingy here. You take your job and go to that spiral. You then warp to the island. That's how it works. Normal job. Not a normal job. Has to be one that gives you a little teleporting spiral. Each city has a certain number of jobs you need to do to it. Delivery progress. No, you don't need Nordic for it. No, no, no. That's just an example. Because I'm in Nordic. All over the map, both games. Doesn't matter where you are. Something to earn. Yes, there is. Let's see. Woven Wonders of Winterland. The wah-wah-wah. You get cabin stuff. Community award. An achievement. Winter Woolies paint job. And something that... Oh, you get a... the exterior lighting, the Christmas lights, right? That's cool. But the way that works, you have to do certain jobs to a city, and then that city levels up. So 1,000 jobs give you 1 snowflake. You have to do that 5 times. The entirety of the event has to reach 200 snowflakes. Does that make sense? 1,000 jobs is 1 snowflake. 5 times to completely complete a city. You can still do jobs to that city, but they won't count towards the event. So what's the maths on that? How many jobs total? That's a lot. 5,000 times 200 million? Is that how that works? No, it's not Sim 2, this is Sim 1. Sim 1 is the busiest, as expected, because... all the way this way, all the way, let's go up this hill. Whoa! And these are people coming out of the portal. That's it. A lot of snow. Here, no. No, 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 we don't get snow down here. You don't need a mod for the snow yet. You're the 300,000th TMPID? If you are 300k on the dot, you are a smaller number than me. I think we're up to about 6 million TMPID right now. There are a few admins here, of course, trying to police things, so... How do you play this? You need World of Trucks. World of Trucks is a thing you connect to your profile. It is free. It is its own site. It gives you the external contracts in the game. Again, if you wonder, freight market, cargo market, if you don't have external contracts, that's what World of Trucks is. This is probably behind the TikTok chat, but, you know, it's there. The snow is on the island. It's baked into the island. TMP's winter mod. Admin winter mod. Not here yet. Not yet. See? Not yet. Soon, but not yet. Pay attention. Jojo, thank you for doing that, David. Big fan. That's very kind of you. And the biddies as well. You completed them. Very good. I like to do them on stream because it's fun to do them with other people. Otherwise, I'd probably be done by now as well. Well done. Clipped. And why did this one just stop? Is it because neither of them can move now? Probably. That's not fair. Oh, they both moved. Good. Don't do that. How to get World of Trucks? World of Trucks is its own site. You make an account on that, and then in-game, when you go to edit your profile in the main menu, you enter in that login detail stuff there. That's how you do that. Magic. They give you extra jobs. It's made by SES. It's a thing that's made by SES. No, I didn't 100% pro mod. I don't think I ever will. I don't really want to. Because if I'm always pursuing the main map, why am I needing to do it again? What's the point of World of Trucks? Extra jobs and a chance of getting awards through custom events. You can only do this event through World of Trucks. You can't do it via Freight Market. So it's a bonus thing in the game. That's how you do it. Looks boring? It may not be the game for you, Jake. And that's fine. But it is not boring for a lot of other people. How do you join TMP? From its own website. You need to download the mod. It is a mod. Modded client, technically. Which sounds like cheating, but no, it's not. Not in this case. Each to their own, exactly. Hello, Batman. Hello, Zach. Mr. Mallow, welcome in. Nick, welcome in. Sim 1, yes. 1st of April 2015. Damn, I joined mid-April of that year, and I'm 50k higher than you. I think I'm 359. Something, something, something. This is... Why are we... They lost their position, by the way, because you're supposed to be in the left lane here. Clearly, they didn't know that. You're supposed to be in the left lane. But it's whatever way gets in front. Why do that? Yeah, some of them, genuinely, they might also be truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers play this game. There's something interesting about it. We don't really know why. It's, you know, it's just a magic of psychology where people like to be in traffic. Some people are fine being stuck. Some people, as you saw, aren't fine with being stuck. How did that happen? What do you do when you get kicked out every time you try and play? Where are you spawning in? And do you get a message when you get kicked out? Is this of the server or of the game? Why not just get paid to be a truck driver? You could, but it costs a lot to your applications, and time is involved. Some people also maybe physically cannot because they're disabled, and this is the closest they can get. I'm not kicking them yet because luckily no one is on this side. They're okay for now. How to stop unreliable connection? You can't really stop it. You'd think it would just be fixing your internet, but it's also hardware related. The game name is ETS2, Euro Truck Simulator 2. You get a VPN, but VPN might add a bit of delay to you, a bit of lag. How did you do that? That was just them. It's caught on my eyes, or that. Still waiting. Son of the Iron Science. Some of those university names sound pretty good. Interesting. Okay, now you're affecting other people because now you're on this side to try and push that there. See? Did I finish the challenges? I got most of them, and now we're starting to do giveaways. If you join the Discord, there's a giveaways channel in the Discord. Now I'll do that, just to see hits it, and boom, there we go. Giving away some of the keys I got from that for the Hunter. Because that's the game we played. Any mods? No. Don't really need them on the TikTok stream. If I see something pop up, I'll just sort it myself. Who pushed you? Oh, that's not how physics should work. The gentlest tap. Here he comes. It's enough to do that, apparently. That shouldn't be. Bit of desync, a little bit. 398. 1 month later, nearly 50k more accounts. God damn. It was exploding. Yeah. Obviously, it's slowed down now. I'll still see the weird phasing warp effect of those people over there. It's my drivers probably dying. Zach says some dodgy stuff. What did Zach say? Zach, are you being dumb? Fun fact, every time a new message comes in, I cannot scroll up in the TikTok chat. Oh, it's Mojito again. Ah, my favorite person, I see. Saying the same stuff he says every single stream. But it's really annoying how you cannot scroll up in that chat. I don't know if there's a moderator view for TikTok chat. It's probably going to look terrible. If it even exists. This is the one I just saw, didn't I? Because I saw someone angled like this. What's the point in doing that? There's now a gap. But now you're too far in front, so now you're going to go this gap? Ooh. Oh, you were lucky they despawned, but that's dodgy. Don't do that. Still there? Probably a few more spots ahead. There you are. You're in line. That's really silly. But because I saw that in real time, and I wanted to check what it was, that can be that. Because it's close enough to real time. One job to the event. I think tomorrow will be on Sim 2. Sim 2 is definitely the easiest one of doing that. I do want to drive with other people, but not Sim 1 level of people. That's too many people. Way too many people. I'm not doing that. You got banned, Jack? Why? What did you do? We're back again. This island again amuses me because, unless they've changed it, it has European style buildings, so it's the middle of a European city, but it has British post boxes, mail boxes. There's a bit of everything. I mean, it's a fictional place, so you know. Banned once in 2014. That's impressive. Nothing since then. Back then, bans were for very silly, random reasons anyway, so most people probably had a ban of some sort. Where are you aiming to go? See, again, if you don't have World of Trucks for the external contracts, you're missing out, because only they can go here. It's free. How long is it going to be? This island is here until sometime in January, I think. Second week of January, something like that. The winter mod, whenever, if ever we do support it, will probably be for the duration of the winter season. It's not winter yet in the northern hemisphere, technically. See, if you just stayed in line, because I'm assuming you're going to this industry there, that's an industry. You know? Only 100 bucks. Yeah, because I don't gamble my own points. So. They basically wanted to skip ahead and now they realized they couldn't do it. You can go this way. It might work. What's this? This is the Winterland Island. If anyone here in the TikTok chat did the Halloween event, you know, the Halloween World of Trucks event, similar principle here. Same sort of thing. Spotted tea, good day, bang, I'll need some spotted tea to warm me up in the snow, eh? Same sort of thing. Nice. There's a bus over there as well. Look at that. This is lovely, doesn't it? Middle of whatever European city somewhere. You got like the German market sort of thing going on. How do you get it? World of Trucks has its own website. Make an account on the website. Link it to your game, so you link it to your Steam, but it's a different login. How cold is it getting? Not quite 0 yet. Chilly, but not cold. We don't usually get that much snow in my area, so. Thank you for the gifts. Big fan. Spamming them. Have a flower. Appreciate that. The whoosh sound is the gift. So that's one of the factories you go to there. The others are not there, but that's a nice parking space then. Here, it's the chocolate factory. It's very nice. There's one, unless that's just this is nice. There's a marketplace somewhere. Here is the frozen lake, which yes, you can kind of slide on. Somewhat. And it's the industry here. If it is an industry here. Post office, yeah, that makes sense. You can drive up here. It's very nice. Not there. That's one of the spawn points, though. There's 5 industries, basically. Can you tell me where you can download it? The winter mod will be from a particular website by a person called Grimes. It's not supported yet, so we don't necessarily need to link it yet. Do we have the autumn mod link? Can someone try that? Command autumn. So again, to those joining in, to the TikTok people joining in. 1, no, this is not pro mods. 2, this is not specifically TMP. 3, winter mod is not a thing yet. It's not on this. 4, you need World of Trucks for this event. Yeah, that. So the same website that one is on, you'll find the winter mod. And when it's supported, I'll be spamming it everywhere because then you can finally get it. Alright? I may even need to update my tutorial because I've had people find my tutorial from years back of how to get the winter mod. And they're wondering, yeah, but it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Because at the moment it's not supported. So I may need to redo it. At the time. Does that make sense? You know where it is? Yeah, you know how to find it? Cutting in, the people will always be cutting in. If you're doing it on Sim 1, you clearly have too much time on your hands. Use Sim 2, please. Use Sim 2, because this is ridiculous. It's too many. Too many people. And this is the main, you can't go in there, main town here. Several of these reports, there we go, will be from here. Uncle, don't call me uncle. Do you ever play ETS 2? Sometimes I play ETS 2. Sometimes. Completely on Sim 1, that's impressive. I mean, yeah, it's possible, but it just takes time. Hello, Replay, how you doing? Have you done these yet? The what command? Yeah, but again, all of these questions are coming from TikTok, and you can't pin or link anything on TikTok that takes you off of TikTok. That's why it's really annoying. Silly platform. That's why I had that little scrolling thing of the socials, but people don't read that. Where is this? See? The Winterland Island. You completed them all. I wouldn't expect anything less. Of course you have. You're very active. Is there still... There's a collectible or something. I remember from last year. You had something that appeared on the map and you had to go and collect it, like a little goodie box or something. What was it last year? Is that still a thing this year? And like an extra place you have to go and park up. How do you do winter? You can't do winter mod yet. This is a island that is made by the makers of the game that has snow on it. Hence the cars have it as well. It shows how many of you don't check the socials, do you? You don't follow SES on their socials, do you? There was a video, a tweet, an Instagram post, everything that went out today explaining exactly what this event is. And most of you don't know, do you? Mr. Asian, thank you for the gift. Wintermon, hopefully this week. I'm not saying it will be this week, I'm saying hopefully this week. Pattern related. when that wasn't that bad. They were just taking a bit of time. Is this on a little slope? Yeah, a little bit. You're in a Volvo though. Why are you so slow in a Volvo? What's up with that? I wish they did look at it. I posted the exact instructions for the event in the bulletin thing, and you should have. Some of you have seen it, which is good. You need to be paying attention to these events. Snow? No. There's no winter mod yet. If there were winter mod, then I would be using it, and everything else would be snowy as well. So no, not yet. The snow at the moment, as of this stream, is only on the island right now. That particular island. It is an event island. Magic. This is normal Duisburg. Normal map. To get to the island, you have to take a World of Trucks external contract job to the island. Same as Halloween. You need to be a mod. You have to apply to be a mod. To do what I'm doing, you have to apply for it. And at the moment, you cannot apply for it. 9.1. Good God, that you'd be dead. Yes. What event? Darren, shut up. Shut up, Darren. Darren knows. You should know. The recklessness is them trying to push in. Ever played TMP? No, I'll think about it though. People have told me to. They didn't really succeed. They didn't really push at any point. Attempted to, but not really. Any bans yet? 1 or 2, I think. Most of them have been kicks, or just not bans. If those know how the event works, can you reply to the people asking how it works? Because I can't link anything in the TikTok chat. They don't like you doing that. And pinned messages only stay pinned for about a minute. What's the point in that? Waste of time. You get banned, can you help? Alex, please appeal. That is the help. Appeal the ban. Can't pin, what have you pinned? That's not how that works. Because links won't be clickable anyway. You can send the equivalent of a link, but it won't do anything. Their own little moderation thing that's enabled in every stream, probably won't let you do it. You are indeed replying to a lot of questions, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's just a little bit annoying. I have to say the same thing every time. Yeah, I should have text on screen. I had a little thing that was scrolling roughly sort of above in the cam layer that said it, and it was repeating information every few minutes. And people didn't see it. I don't have massive text, do I? Can you imagine every time I'm on the island and in a report, I turn on the text layer that says that. I should do that. Server Sim 1, yes. Sim 1. Pause. Remember that. Hello, Sar, welcome in. Blizz, L, Vigil, welcome in. Intro, yes, the scrolling text. You can smell the... There we go. You can smell the impatience. Come on now. Your spot was now yoinked. Well done. Because they tried this several times, didn't they? It's just silly. Don't do that. How to get snow? At the moment, you cannot get the winter mod. The snow you might have seen is from a specific event island. See, the attempts are quite funny. Now, where was the crash? There was a crash down here. Does it involve this person? That one there goes flying. Ah. Someone didn't stop in time because you're not paying attention. They were attempting to brake, but your brakes just don't do anything. They just, you know. I hope you know that. Why are you honking? What's the logic in that? Katie, still speeding up, still speeding up. Now they slam on the brakes. What are you doing? What's the point in that? They're just wiggling around as if nothing happened. Come on. pay attention. There's something of an instruction in front of you, and you didn't pay attention to it. You didn't see it. Come on now. If someone was slowing down a little bit earlier than that, and you could see that they were trying to slam on their brakes, yes. But in this case, they were speeding up when the problem in front of them was still clearly visible. So, observation. As for the one that's... Is this person AFK? I assume they're AFK because the truck is rolling. Yes. People AFK and they don't put the parking brake on. So they just... Because this is on a slight incline here. Blocking. Teleport. Not a kick, just teleport. Just to get them out of the way. Because if someone else knocks them, they'll be over the road. 1 week the minimum. No, 1 week is just the standard for most scenarios that I pick. How on earth, sadness, does that... No, fair enough. Very strange. What was that? That was close. Oh, thread the needle and squish the person as well. Well done. Good job. Don't do that. Just... And then it's a chain reaction of where people just have to suddenly brake. That sudden braking is kind of understandable. Yes, Christmas event is out. Here it is again, and there's already someone that's been bundled on top of someone else. So this is where I need the text on the screen, okay? Let me see if I can do this. We add a source. What are we adding? Where is it? Text. Text source. New. Winter land event. No snow mod yet. This text. How's that, TikTok stream? You like that? There we are. That's what you're looking at right now. For those that don't see it on the other platforms, imagine where the cam is right here. There's just text straight in front of my face. Get back for some dumb shit. You need to appeal your dumb shit if you think it was dumb shit. That cleared it up. I'm glad it did. That is what this is. It's called Winterland. It doesn't involve the winter mod. That's different. Do you join the giveaway? Unless you have a friend you can give it to, there's not really much point. Because then if you win, you'd be like, oh no, I didn't think I'd win. Then I have to re-roll it. And re-rolling it is very annoying. This isn't this person's fault. All of the people are just pouring out. There's one in the ground there. Because you're kind of immune for a little bit, but then you have to try and merge over, which is not a good idea. So this is the Christmas event, yes. That's what that text layer is for. But I suppose if I do see someone that's slightly crashed, teleporting them helps. Because if you F7, your job disappears, but if we do it for you, it doesn't. Very weird. Winterland. Where is this? Off the main map. You can only get to it by teleporting with a specific job. I cannot even show you where it is, because I'm not there. If you come over to the purple stream or any other landscape stream, it's on the screen right now, but on TikTok stream, it's off. It's to the side. Can't see it. Winterland. Yeah, it used to not disappear. Off the map in a sense of what they usually do, I'm here, is that the island itself is down in like the bottom left. Really, really, really far off the map. You can't even scroll to it. You can't even see it. Because it's a magical place. See? Nowhere here it says Winterland. No, that's where Iceland would be. It's not even in Iceland. It's magic. What do you do if it says you already have an account linked? Try and log into that account. As in a World of Trucks account. That means you have one, right? The fairies live there, exactly. So we are delivering to the fairies. For whatever their business needs might be. Imagine it's the North Pole. Santa's workshop, you know? Hello, Club. Welcome in. Text for us for a second? Yes. Cheapest way to get promos. Well, one, you need to wait for sale for the DLCs. Don't buy them... If you're going to buy them all, don't buy them when they're not on sale. use the sale. And after that, that's it, because you need valid copies of the DLCs, which is nice. You don't have to pay for pro mods, but pro mods is only like €1. So snow is part of this island. This is not the winter mod. Anyone that wants the winter mod, you still have to wait for that. But when it comes out, I will spam it. TikTok stories, TikTok bulletin thingy. I don't know where else. I'm not going to make a video just be like, oh, look at this. I find those videos where I'm not muted. Not muted, I can tell. Where someone has just an image with music in the background, very tacky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't do that. It's very tacky. How many people do you ban? Depends. Depends on the day, you know. Weekend usually see more activity going on. But now that there's a lot of people on, you may have more now because of the event. Why has the music stopped? Oh, the song just has a really long outro. I see. Okay. Triple train. Ooh, that's a no-no. Might have to try and find that person. Okay, that's not your fault. Car. Ah. Slamming brakes. Very good, very good. Why report this person for that and not the car for that? How's that work? It's the car's fault. How do you unlink an account? Some way in the settings, or you have to contact their own support team for it. Because a lot of people have one account for each game and they want to link the two together. This person has to have a grudge on the other one. There's no accidental way of doing that. You can accidentally merge back in way too early. Deluxe remake? Yes. It's in progress at the moment. It's in the it's going. Don't know when it will be out. Right. Where's that triple? I want to find where that triple went. He was going this way. Triple train, can't miss it. 2.3k, damn. Could you imagine if people could reset channel points as well? Can't do that. Did they go this way or were they already teleported? Ah, here they are. Found you. So those asking if save editing is okay, there are certain types of save editing where it isn't okay. So this exact trailer is not. Save editing. Move triple trailer. Teleport and get thrown around because your trailer doesn't fit in this service. Wait for it. Wait for it. See this guy who no clips through trucks? I've seen plenty of them. They're called cheaters. There have been a handful of them over the years, yes. There it is. 20k here. Hello, DB. All I want you to do, get rid of the trailer, get rid of the cargo. Thank you, that was quick. And don't bring it back. Don't use it. CPU, GPU usage. I can't show you it. 20-something% usage at the moment from the game. Because I have Steam's stats thingy on. I can't show you it though. There we go, that was very easy. Thank you for removing that. Means I don't need to give him a ban for that. Any valid double trailer? The ones where they have maybe a flatbed and then a low loader behind, as long as there's a dolly and a valid connection between the two, it may not fit on that. As long as there's a valid connection, a double should work. There is also a double variant of the same Caspora trailer, but that's a no as well, because that still doesn't connect physically. There's no connection to it. How's my setup look? Not the best. You can see a tiny bit of it on the wheel cam. God, look at the matrix effect of how weirdly warpy everything is. What is causing that? That's weird. Like, where, dude? That one scene where he's like dodging all the bullets. Winterland is out. Yes, Tasha, we've already seen a few reports from there, and people have been wondering what the hell is that. Understandably. So we'll see more of that. Have you been doing the jobs? Have you started the jobs? I will start mine tomorrow. That one is just... Don't do that. Because you bumped into that. No, it's in the convoy. Oh. Crazy how most pings are high? Yes. Not everyone has the best connection, but people are connecting from all over the world, so... What counts as high ping to you? Knight. Welcome in, by the way. Anything under 100 is still fine. 100 is okay. But someone could have maybe 10 ping and might have a little lag spike. Brother just finished his. Very nice. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Could be HDR. That affects it? Why would that affect it? You mean that new brightness slider thing? I thought I left that on default. I'm pretty sure mine's on default. Busiest place outside of CD roads. Technically, the road that goes underneath the CD road. Because it's closest to it. There's nowhere that comes close. Currently, it's the Winterland Island that has the most amount of people there. And you missed your turn. Well done. Ping problem, ping problem. No, that is not ping problem. That's not. Still does. I'm glad whenever... Have you ever had that where you have a problem that could be a little bit worrying and then someone else says, I have that as well, and you're like, oh, thank God, it's not just me. Cool. This is very laggy with loading in. Like, what was the goal here, though? Here's the problem. Excuse me?
Hello, crew.
They didn't hit the barrier. If you hit the barrier, I'd be understandable. One of them said piss problem. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not surprised. How you doing, Ashley? I don't know what the hell you were talking about in, I think it was in Lil's or Julie's stream. Okay. Everything ending in eh? B? Yeah? Are you okay? Are you cured now? Are you alright? There's your man? Yes, it is. How are we? Yeah, and you just started saying everything like that. I was confused. Made it a thing? Ah, I see. Yeah, but don't actually do that, because you know how the language is getting shorter and shorter, and we're going to be back to hieroglyphics soon? Yeah. This is on 50. It's on high. It's on, you know, it shouldn't be that. A fun stim. You have a lot of stims going on. Have you picked up any from the Transformers? We rewatched the first Transformers the other day, Trent. It's a goddamn fantastic film. When are we watching the second one? Island? We're back on the island. So ready? Tell me when. I'll be there. Before time began. Oh yeah. How do you get the real traffic? Single player or convoy, we do not have AI vehicles driving here. You don't remember it. I remember it very well. The college scene I find quite cringy. It's very weird. But you have that one guy from either The Big Bang Theory or something else. That's the professor in the college. And everyone's like, oh, it's him. The heck's his name? The twins. The twin cars. Yes, they're funny. They're funny, yeah. Yeah. Devastator's cool. Take more stuff number. They have not had a recruitment session since the summer. They don't really need people at the moment. Well, I mean, they always do, but it's not easy to just get people. Sometime next year, probably. What game is this? Euro Truck Simulator 2, specifically 2. If you get the first one, you're playing a game from 2008, and it looks its age. If that makes sense. This person wants to turn, but you'll be waiting a while. It's not how that works. You can't just turn like that. It looks old, doesn't it? I mean, I know this game is made in a completely different engine, but this game is a year older than GTA 5. That's a weird statistic, isn't it? Go back for insulting. Yes, Melvin, anything can be appealed. As in, you can make an appeal. An appeal is a request.
Spending my money well. I will demonstrate for you now. Lol, 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 Lena, Lena, Lee.
Yes, you did. Thank you for those biddies. I appreciate that. And then it ends here. Don't do that. They don't yield for each other accordingly, do they? This one does. Thank you for doing that. Yes, you can ban for insulting. Of course you can. Not by, you know, calling someone a poo-poo. But if you say something worse than that, then yes. Look at the line. Can I, hang on, my render distance. Oh, you see around the corner now. If I put it on ultra for a second, blow up my computer. Oh yeah. More people than the terrain. You see people, you don't see the terrain. There's a lot. So if you want to do this event, don't do it on Sim 1. There's a lot. Is there snow? There is snow only here, not on the server itself. Not yet. That hopefully soon. Soon, TM. I can feel the lag of me enabling that. Whoa. Thank you for that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh my god. This is not the Frosty Winter mod, no. That is some other time. You will be able to use both together, but be very careful to those that want to use the physics. I know a lot of you will download the physics bit and you'll be slipping all over the place. You can do some sick donuts on the lake down there, though. But if you put your foot down, all the way, you will spin out. How do people have such powerful vehicles and they suck with it? That's a bit mean, I apologise. It's a death.
See you.
It's understandable.
With that hammer.
Mr. Barbecue, how you doing? 13 months, welcome back. How do you join? The link that folk just did the command for.
Potatoes. TS 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 TS.
You have to be a little bit more considerate.
TS 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 T T T T T T T T hash.
Hash. Slow uphill, there we are. Come on. Take your time. The event is the Winterland. Woven Wonders of Winter, something like that. The w. That's what it is. It's available on World of Trucks. I need to set the command for listing everything ongoing on. There are 3 World of Trucks events going on right now. It's crazy. Oh, donuts. They're going around the island there. So if you're smart, as I said, you can combine the few together. You can do Nordic Horizons and this one, or Louisiana and this one. Up to you, which one you want to do. Free bits, virus, don't click that. Come on, you were trying to overtake. You took so long to overtake. Yeah, anything with a dot in it, of course it turns it into a link. Don't click that. The snow is good. This is snow that's actually baked onto the map. It's not just a layer over the top of the map. See? Pretty good, considering, you know, faded effect as well. Very nice. Hopefully one day you'll have this genuinely as part of seasons or something like that. So in the winter season, it will actually start snowing. There we are. Now it's all downhill. Well done. Looks good. You can see the repeating pattern of it, but that's fine. Where's the lake? It is near the post office thingy. in one of the, might be at the top of the island, I think. You can't miss it because I think the lake is a slightly different colour on the map. Hello, Luke. Welcome in. Daru is doing very well, responding to all those comments. I appreciate that. Again, nice platform to stream on, because a lot of my audience is on there, but good lord, you can really not help out people. You can't do customer service on TikTok, let's put it that way. It's terrible. RAM prices, yes. And apparently SSDs and hard drives are now also starting to get expensive as well. But we love AI, don't we? Oh, we love it. It's the future. Oh, it's so good. You'll have people that will be in favor of everything to do with AI and complain about the RAM issue. You can't have both. You can't be both. Have I tried the Moser wheel? No, I have not, but I would like that wheel. That wheel's nice. I'd like that. Why do mods get suspended? Maybe they do something naughty. According to sort of things we do. Ban on TP for no reason. There is no such thing as no reason. It's for a reason that maybe you don't like. So please appeal it anyway. Telling me doesn't do anything. This is just you squeezing. It's twice you've tried to squeeze past someone and it's not, hasn't been successful. You got this. Nothing much like that. You know, it's just a bit silly. In education, sadly, it's being added everywhere because it's the hot new thing. Do you remember in 2021 with NFTs? That every company made their own NFTs because it looked cool. And then they died. It's the same thing. Same thing. It's a trend. So you add the trend to what you're doing and that keeps your product hot. See, both of you did the same thing to each other, so don't do that. Change to Sim 2. Please change to Sim 2. If you actually want to do the jobs in a relatively okay amount of time, do Sim 2. There's still people there. It's not empty. No, it's not empty. But if you want this for hours and hours and hours with only maybe one job done, that's not fun. Well, it is to some. But... And we're back. Yeah, arcade is also a great alternative. Go for it. Just get the jobs done. There was no video link. Okay, so that means this is what some people mean when they say they get a ban for no reason. There is technically no video evidence yet. It means it's likely for the same thing I'm doing here. So all the bans I've placed today have no video with them yet. So technically it's for no reason. That's why you do appeal, and then when they can get to it, they'll give you the video and their explanation. Trendy because electric cars? Well, no, they're not a trend, no. It's funny how many people go out of their way to absolutely hate on them, though. At the moment, the way that they're made, with the batteries and the production towards that, needs work. But they are getting there. Overtook hybrid cars very quickly. It's just AI, it's just slop. AI is slop. You've got generative AI, and you've got maybe, I don't know if it's officially called that, but assistive AI. If it speeds up calculating a task or something like that, that's, yeah, I guess. Like, supercomputers have done that for a long time. Generative AI, no. No. So, you overtook, because I guess you're trying to complete your job or something, yeah? And then you got stuck. Why? A way to see players on a map overlay. There is a map website, map.truckersmp.com, something like that. It shows everyone that is on the map right now. I'm assuming they're rushing to go and collect their next job, but then further ahead from here is one of the spawn points, and all the way around here is one of the next collection places, so they might be going off the island. Just TP somewhere else then, if that's the case.
Hi.
Hello guys, welcome in. Hey everyone, on the island everyone sees the snow, because this snow is on the island. It's not the winter mod you have to download, it's not that. Oh yeah, this snow is on the island. It looks good. Connection refused. Due to a ban or due to a problem on your end? What is the problem? What's the connection problem? Bram, welcome in. Operator, welcome in. Lolo, welcome in. It's funny going from snow to non-snow to back to snow again. What event is this? The current winter event for this year. Every year there is a winter event. You can call it a Christmas event, but it will last a little bit after Christmas as well. Winterland. What do you do when the mod bans you, but you explain and show how a truck really turns because they never listen because they don't know anything? Well, that is very specific, Becken. What do you mean with how the truck turns, though? You can change how it turns by your sensitivity. If your sensitivity isn't enough, then you might miss the turn. Your speed can also affect your sensitivity. Kilowatt suit, that's why it's in the title. Many things can affect that. Permanent ban of 2 years. 2 years into your permanent ban, because permanent is permanent. Unless... What's up? Waiting for someone to catch up. You made a feedback, okay. So, see what they reply. Are these two friends? You know how they can still be friends driving around doing the same thing, but they always hit each other. Always very clumsy hitting each other. I'll have to rewatch this a bit. Love the lives, I'm glad you do. Is he kicking players off? Yes, Craig. People that get reported by other players, there is a team of mods that sort them out. This is what it looks like. From Sim 30. Famous person in your friends list? I appreciate that. By level, or you mean, you know, is bingo? I would say bingo. But bingo, yes, correct answer, yes. Cool, so this one is just in the way slightly. Going a little bit slow. But... oh, there's the same person. Okay. Friend? We're friends? Kidding, it's fine, kidding. This is more from this one's perspective than the whole thing. Oi! Don't reply. No, that is for managers to deal with. Feedback is above appeals, so they will look into that. Some feedback tickets can take longer than appeals can, but it's just there. Specific. Very specific. I mean, yeah, I get the annoyance if someone is, you know, trolling you. I will never understand getting revenge though. How many online? I can't check in reports.
Hashtag Browns, can you check if my truck is TMP rules compliant? ID 2930.
After this, take the bits again. Iceland, not on the ProMod server. Sadly. Iceland currently is only in ProMods. Bonk, and then bonk, and then they finally went for it. Well done. So, hold on. It's because they didn't break. That's the thing. There's one here, but that's bribed by the cars, you see. They want you to do this. You see the brand one that the crash just walked the other way? I don't know why. Nearly 6k overall, damn. Because don't forget, the event is in ATS as well. If you play ATS, it's exactly the same. Same winter island. Be very cool if you could join forces and have an American and a European truck in the same island, but no. Yeah. That bit at the end there, though, is definitely part of it. Come on, take me back to the person, please. Reload the report. No matter, Rivers, I am. I'm just reviewing the situation. Different dimension, exactly. Welcome in, Bumblebee. You can just pretend that it's almost the same jobs as well, basically. I think the designs are the same. Biggest fan, think of the 5 stream streak. That is indeed the biggest stream streak we have, if you ignore Sammy's stream streak. Together, you two equal a year. That's how large their one is. You need help at Winterland. What? With what? Getting unstuck? See, you participated in their prank. You know, going past them when there's oncoming traffic. That's not good. Don't do that. It's still bad. Possible to play with snow now? No. Technically, no. The snow is only available on the island. You do not have snow as a mod supported yet. So there's that bit, remember that. And then this bit where they all start moving and then you basically smack them out of the way again. And then this. I feel their appeal is going to reference all of that. But, yeah, but I didn't do it, but someone else did. Yeah, but you did, though. LOL! They did not intend on slowing down there. Pull a cheeky little merge right here, but they didn't time it right. What a shame. Boo-hoo! And you caused a massive pileup. Luckily, they intended on doing the same thing. Luckily, the one that they hit, nothing really happened there. You would have got maybe 1 or 2% trailer damage, not cargo damage. That's quite amusing. The car, though. We can have a look at the Winterland again next time I have a report there. But a lot of the traffic there, it's yourselves that cause the problem with it, because you're all trying to jam into the same area. Hello, Andy, big fan. Y'all doing the same damn thing and you're trying to pass each other. Someone blaming their pet. Oh, people have tried to blame everything. I can't give you specifics. But if you can imagine it as an appeal excuse, it's probably been said before. How weird and wacky they get, you know? By the way, there's 2 watch one times. I haven't done the earlier one. So there's that one, technically. Then yes, no, you'd get it from a particular website, but at the moment, it's not supported on the servers, so you don't need to get it yet. I don't even think it's updated yet. But there will be a TMP guide on how to get it when it's out. And it's annoying that you cannot link to things in the TikTok chat. That's why I use the stories and the bulletin board. I think even in the bulletin board, you can't link something in a bulletin board because it doesn't show up as a link. It's just text. I'll do that for that one. There is no reason for, like, that's considered too slow. You know when someone wonders, can you potentially go too slow? Yes. 50 kilometers an hour is a little bit slow. If you have the intent on wobbling around. What are we missing? Nothing else. That was it. I just wanted to recap both scenarios differently. 51 is good. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Can play on Xbox? Not yet. Hopefully next year. The games are coming to Xbox and PlayStation. 60,000 on the odometer? That's pretty impressive if you think of how long that actually is. Given it's to scale, or rather not to scale as well, so I assume then, given this game is, let's say, 1 to 20, would you then times that number by 20 and you get the real life distance? Is that how that works? Or do you divide it by 20? How does it work? Xbox have their own one? Probably not. No, that's not how that works. Nice and over. Well done. 1 times. Yeah, I haven't skipped through it yet, have I? So I guess this counts. And then after this, we'll do... Ooh, we'll do another one. Nice. 75 hours played. That's impressive. We all started from 0, so it doesn't matter how many hours you have. It's not really a competition. Triple trailer there. Remember that. CK again, doubles it. CK is still in first, over nearly double. It's crazy. You're missing it. Are you banned for the duration? I think the event concludes either the 1st or 2nd week of January. So if you have a month ban, then yes, you will probably miss it. And that's unfortunate. Banned by overtaking. Shadow, do you understand it though? Have you appealed? Have you discussed with the person? Have you received your video? The 11th. About a month then, that's fair. Usually the case. I think the Nordic ones end sometime in February. And it ends there. Okay. That took you so long to report. Because the actual situation was here. Hello, Sora, big fan. Welcome in. Where 2 people move at the same time. These 2. And then when your safe mode runs out, which it technically did, they still get close enough to each other and then they can sort of squish each other. But then why was this one reported for that? Because other people would just assume that's just collisions. We've just bumped into them. Why is that one at fault then? Because they went back the other way, perhaps? Didn't really harm someone. Is that triple still there? Yes. Maybe. Is this your trailer? 1, 2, 3. If it is you, good luck getting out. Yes, it is. Okay. You had a complaint and they didn't want to remove your ban. Well, yes, an appeal is a request to, and if you're still banned for what is considered a valid reason, then there's no need to remove it. Save editing. Move triple trailer. Get back to the service. Wait for it. Ready? Hold on. Ooh, there it is. A flop of the... Ooh. The rebound.
You don't have to check. Just curious 2,930.
Yeah, sorry, I did forget. If they remove their trailer, then yes. Lift off. Because I want to leave Duisburg and come back. This is laggy twice. Joel is... Joel has a Christmas hat. Why is he called Joel? Why is that fish called Joel? These long trailers are usually made on by random people. They put on the Steam Workshop. Just easy to download them. Some Discords have them as well. It's downloadable profile or something. Someone lends their profile. But this one is a no because this exact trailer doesn't have a way of hooking a double or triple up. There's no actual connection at the back. So when you see it, they're just like there's where it would be to connect to your truck, but there's no... Oh, it's getting worse. To the one in front. There's no actual connection to the one in front. Road legal. In Germany, no. Very likely not. Finland, maybe, because Finland has the 2 doubles. Australia, I think, would be the only...
triple. Oink.
Oink would be the only logical place that you'd have a road train. Save your biddies. Hold on. That's why... You're not following the instruction, though? Or are you trying to loop back around again? They are looping around. Just disconnect it. You know what? You press F7 and you just miss trailer. That's all I want. Just dismiss the trailer. Snow be supported. Hopefully. Hopefully, I mean, this is the last full week before Christmas, so hopefully this week. I don't know when. There we are. We've made the triangle there. Got a triangle now. $60,750 IRL hours. Damn. Yeah, it would be nice if it showed the equivalent of the number of hours you've actually been moving of your vehicle, because of course Steam shows how many hours the game's been open. But you may have been AFK for several hours. Oh no, they didn't go to the service icon then. What are you doing then? Don't you dare leave. Don't do it. Go back. Remove triple trailer. That appears in plain text, just right in the middle of their screen. Did I write to Santa? Yes, I did, but shh, I'm not telling you what I asked for. It's bad luck. You shouldn't do that. You think that, you know, with the trailer glitching out like that, you think you just get rid of it?
My OCD doesn't like that my left vertical monitor isn't perfectly level. Can I how to fix it?
Is it not? Is it on its own arm as well? Can you not adjust the arm to line it up with the other one? You're working on a program that does that? Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Is it one that just runs in the background, or is it like a DLL file you put in the background? That's a good idea. His birthday wish. Well, I'm not telling you what I asked for Santa. I don't have to tell you that. But yeah, it's birthday wish usually when you blow out the candle. You don't tell people what you asked for. Job logger and an overlay. Ooh. That should be good. Be interesting to see competing with something like Truckee, for example. Because in the same way of Minecraft servers, unless you're using a custom launcher, I don't think you can actually count how many hours you spent in the game. It's probably my most played game, but I have no idea how long I spent on it. The trailer's gone, right? It's not there anymore. I don't know whose truck it belonged to, but I'm assuming it's gone. Very good. Thank you for that. 28,000. Friend of you got 34,000. But they may have just done more jobs. Why are your trailers moving like that? Okay, is this... Why does that look so strange? Have you been swapping pieces around from other cabins? I thought these were supposed to sort of back a bit. Before cabin, just without the bulky bit at the back. How is that more appealing than just using the actual... the one that it comes with? You know? Yellow, hold on a minute. Mitsu! No wind deflectors. I mean, if all of it connects properly, you don't appear to have a floating cabin that leaves the Why, though? Why? That's so strange of a decision. Because you're missing something. Style? What style? The lack of, eh? The rest of this is normal trailer, that's fine. I guess it's okay. Never seen someone do that. This is fine, I've done that as well. People do it for timber or when a crane is involved. Yeah, if you have a trailer that goes right to the front, I guess so. Yellow top lights. Well, they're just sunk into the thing, aren't they? Yeah, the same bar. I suppose so. It appears as like slightly clipping, but it's not clipping to the extent of breaking it Like when people have things that clip into their trailer and it glitches out. Or when the front of the trailer box clips over the back wheel or something. I mean, I guess, because I've seen lots of people do this roof bar thing. I have it in my current one, actually. It sits on top of the vehicle, but that black bar, there's technically two bars because they have both LEDs and normal lights on it, so. Someone's other vehicle is where I am. Ew. Oh, under the sun visor, the lights are yellow instead of white. You mean, like, when your indicators are on, those lights blink as well? Is that how you've done that? I've seen that so many times. Save edited trucks can cause a ban, but not every save edit is a ban. No. Because it's there before, Kevin. A noble probably knows more than me. Does it seem okay? I know you're not an admin. Doesn't sound like a problem. If everything is in place accordingly and fine. This is the same one, we've already done that one. Just to recap. It's okay. If someone questions it, I'd be curious on what they found. Back on the island. Here we are. And see, if I open the map, because I'm spectating the person, normally it would show you where on the map they actually are, but it doesn't, because it's magic. It doesn't exist. It's fake news. And do not put your foot all the way down, because you will slip. Unless you're intending on being a drift king. So, one times again, I'll do next one as one times. Just on skimmage. Someone brought a car here. What server? Sim 1. Sim 1. Though all of the servers, not pro mods, has this. Yeah, we've had a lot of reports. It seems every other report seems to be here. So you go back from Duisburg to here, to Duisburg to here. Because this is a hotspot at the moment. It's busy. There is slightly less grip on the snow, yes. A tiny little bit, which is why when the winter mod gets supported, if you also use the physics bit, it will double the effect, so it will be even slippier. So I'd recommend not doing that. Yo, my fellow person, that was not cool doing that. Not cool. Don't do that. Good spot for pictures. It lays loads of good spots for pictures around the map. Or you mean on the island? No, it's not pro mods, no. Look at how deep we are in the snow. Deep in Canada, this is probably accurate, isn't it? I don't know if Ashley or someone is still looking. We don't have a VC because you make VCs. When you need one, you make one in the bot channel. I don't know what the command is, but you make one. Not realistic. 18th. Pay attention to the SCS Christmas stream, okay? There's a lot going on in their Christmas stream. They reveal stuff for the next few years worth of content. And they tell you about what plans they have, maybe not confirmed yet, but think they want to do. Pay attention, watch it. Previous few years I've made reviews on, like, summarizing it all up. Because there's a lot. Okay. All the way through. Benelux, we've had Luxembourg City. I want to see Brussels or something like that. Circus. Ooh. Some pictures to make awareness. There was, when we had the breast cancer awareness actual event, I think some fuel stations were painted in pink, sorry. And that was rather amusing. Unless that was on pro mods. I swear there is some. Special cargo. Special transport? You cannot take those cargoes anywhere. In TMP. You won't be allowed to take the jobs. Spawning in. Give it a moment. What are my future plans? Uncertain. Not for the long future. I'm one of those people that sort of thinks relatively short term. Mostly. I want to continue doing what I'm doing. Let's put it that way. Maybe tweaking slightly. Still spawning in. So wait, this is a punishment. I have to watch this all the way through. Otherwise I would skip. There we are. That's more like it. What service? Simulation 1. Sim 1. Had a look at listing for 125 nearby town. Felt its first MOT for many reasons. DVLA has it registered as red. Ah. 800 quid. Yeah, but you gotta pay a lot, don't you? If it failed its first MOT, that means there might be stuff to chew to it. Play TMP with a pirated ETS2? No. It should be a valid copy of the game on Steam. Buy the game. Whenever the game is on sale, buy it. It's very, very cheap. Without a drift. I don't really see how that's a bad thing. Maybe not do it though, because you're on a public server. There's no clause in the rule that specifically says, okay, you can drift along the lake. But don't bump into people, because people do cross the lake to get to the island. Go on arcade and then you can do it. Arcade, you can drift as much as you want. Am I a flat earther? No. I'm not. I might be dumb sometimes, but I'm not that dumb. Arcade is the playing around, do whatever you want. Almost anything you want. So you can do it then. A hollow earther, yes. I believe it's in the shape of a massive donut. Yeah. Not sure how the gravity works on that, but sure. Wind turbine. Wind turbine nacelle thing is not a special transport job. That is a regular job. You should be able to take that. Because it fits on a normal trailer. If you mean the turbine blade, that is a special transport job. Because they are very, very big blades. You assume you take responsibility. You'd think so, Godfrey. Because if you downloaded the snow mod and you crash, it's your fault because you chose to download it. It's an optional thing. But the amount of people you will see that will blame everything, including the mod, for magically causing themselves to crash out. It happens every year. Sighting report. Indicating, but indicating doesn't really do anything. But they are lagging. And their spawn-in wasn't very good. So, the other thing would be kick for that. They could blame it on ping, but ping isn't related to the snow mod. It shouldn't change. One, it shouldn't change your frames, and two, it shouldn't change your ping. It is just a texture overlay for the map. That's all. Why don't they let him in left? Because he didn't merge accordingly. If there's not enough space, you can't merge. The solution is to go all the way down in the right-hand lane and turn there. Go all the way down there, turn there when it's safe and come back. And then you can just go up this way. And you're going the same way anyway. When you leave Calais, here, on this ramp, aim safely to just cross into the left lane. And then stay in the left lane. Stay there. What game is this? ETS2. Crashing got kicked. Trouble driving. I would say with the snow that you already get there, it's a little bit slippy already, so don't put your foot or accelerator all the way down. Nearly all the way down. Because revving it, your wheels could spin out. Duisburg. The warehouse. I have the one that is near the train line, if that makes sense. On the map. Middle of kind of the suburbs. That warehouse. I haven't done sourcing in a while, so. Hello, A-Bar. Big fan. Why is it always so busy? It's just the hotspot of where people gather. It's been like this for a very long time. Oh, admin, yes. Not literally. The role is a moderator, it's not an admin. 20-ish. Yeah, I think it's 16, 20, something like that. What wheel and pedals? The G29. With the pedals that go with it. But I also have a Thrustmaster shifter as well. Which is optional, you don't need a shifter. Let me guess, sudden merge to the right? Because you need to go that way. Sim 2 is getting a bit busy as well, yes, but Sim 2 is not too bad. So if you want no problems at all, go on arcade. You can't bump into anyone on arcade. Nice. You are very lucky that they are having some stuttering problems, because otherwise you would have hit them. Alright. Why you do that? Who overtakes when there's still the speed limit? That doesn't make sense. Why those numbers? 16, 42, 111, such random numbers. It is possible to be banned in arcade, but for less things than on Sim 1, obviously. You can't collide with people, blocking doesn't matter, you can go the wrong way, and reckless doesn't matter. On arcade. Those are the main ones. But you can still, you know, if you call someone a very bad word, if you cheat, if you ban evade, Satanists. These are close, because luckily the person didn't hit. The desync saved them, but that would otherwise be a kick. Because why are you merging so close in front? Hazards there mean nothing. Then the indicator, well done. I think from the person's cab view you wouldn't have seen that. How do you do on Winterland? You need a World of Trucks job, an external contract. Freight market, quick jobs, external contract. And if you don't have that, you need a World of Trucks account, which is free. Merry early Christmas. Yes, hope everyone has done their shopping, buying gifts. If you do not celebrate Christmas, that's okay. It's still it's generally become a holiday of just gathering with family and general loved ones to send off the year, you know, that kind of thing. You're here. Why have you left your trailer there then? Great use of the TT button there. TTT takes me to the trailer and TT takes me to them. Nice. Blocking. Because that is still a collision zone. I assume someone wouldn't be able to open that gate. Oh, you're lucky that just about fits. Well done. When actually Christmas mode? Based on previous years, the winter mod comes sometime now, like a week or two before Christmas. It's could be this week. I'm not going to be like, you know what, it's definitely this week. So. Make a short explaining how to go to Winterland. I should. I also want to do a short in my own style of 1, how to get pro mods, 2, how to join TMP. Like really quick tutorials. So if someone comes in the chat and they ask about it on TikTok chat, I can be like, I have one pinned on my profile. Go check it out. One day before the Christmas convoy. Yes, Christmas convoy this time is on the 20th, so maybe it will be the same again. That's this Saturday, I think. Isn't updated? Hopefully this week. Yeah, then we can make a command, yeah. Well, I mean, for now, there is a guide on TMP anyway. This is mainly just to benefit TikTok people. But late for the winter mod? Well, not really. Well, no, because technically speaking, the feeling of winter and Christmas starts on the 1st of December, yeah? Because it's December, that's the month of Christmas. Literally speaking, winter as a season doesn't start until the 20th, 21st. So technically, no, it's not late yet. As long as it's before Christmas, it's okay. It's fine. 1 month ban. Well done. No bueno. No. So crisp and clean, thank you. 21st. You get the point. You get the point. The winter solstice, which is also the shortest day of the year. After that day, the days will start getting longer again until summer. Is it by like 2 minutes a day or something? The days get slightly longer? This isn't this person's fault. How on earth is that this person's fault? It's off. Welcome in. How you doing? The one behind.
Baby IGTG now. Yet, my sprinkler goes like this STSDSDSDSDSD and comes back like TTTTTTTT.
Didn't let you do that. One day maybe we'll have such advanced TTS voices that if you stretch a word, it will read it out accordingly. Like if it goes bye, if it knows that that's kind of the formulation for that. That'd be really cool. Possible Jack's fifth one breaks suddenly. I wouldn't recommend passing several people in one go. Even if the road is a bit clear, the more people you pass, the more risk of when someone comes the other way. Passing one person, then yeah, if safe. Yeah, it's set up normally because it doesn't know that that's the stretched version. We stretch words just for fun. It doesn't know that. And if you say BAI, it'll probably say like Bay, which is also not. Okay, hello Rootvik, welcome in. Wink, how's it going? If you changed his name, we shouldn't be dead naming him. No, we shouldn't be doing that. We don't do that. That's disrespectful. Should be calling him by his new name. Loki, your fault. In most cases, yes, it sucks that you get like a 1 month ban for something that could arguably be a small situation. I get that. I get that. Have you started the jobs, MP? Are you doing the jobs? You want to join us tomorrow for doing something? And get freaked out and annoyed by the some that join that don't pay attention? Not yet. Okay. What's that sus? It's not sus.
Okay, by now. E1 has been planted. Bomb has been defused.
Thank you for doing a mitzvah. Appreciate all the biddies today. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Counter-terrorist win. And then we try again. Are you doing the exact same thing again? Probably. Do you think we'll get AI traffic in the lesser populated areas? Twipple? That is... Is that how you say it name? Twippy? Twipple? I said it's Twipple. That would be nice. I think that's the only way that it could work. Welcome in. Because of course, if you put normal levels of AI traffic here, where are they going? If there's such a large queue of people, where's the AI going? You're going to push them out the way? Probably. So that's just a mess. Big mess. Yeah, it ain't broken. It's still a cool island. Why not? I wasn't using my sort of expectations, but I was curious because you know how they went from having just a generic deliver a few things for Halloween, bit spooky, to suddenly some insane detailed castle you developed to. If that level of upgrade was given to the Winter Island as well. It's not impossible, but you know. How did you achieve becoming a mod? When you apply for it, there's a form you fill in and they ask you a bunch of questions, but at the moment that form is not available. I don't know if any of the roles are open at the moment. Team is also big, yeah, but the team splits into various things. So they're not always doing all of it at once. That'd be insane. There might be more we don't know about. I like to imagine, okay, that they have one of those big mood boards, or like, you know, the board with a bunch of circles and mind maps on it, that's coated in like the next 10 years of content that they want to make. And he's been like, okay, we can do this, your team do that, your team do that. You need to go to the SCS offices and just wander around a bit. A bit of a nose around, you know? Can they get another revamp? Yeah, to make the port not look crap, right? So the two ports kind of look the same. Criterium. There are some restrictions, yes. I think your account has to be a certain age, no bans in a certain amount of time, something like that. If you are not able to press the button to apply, it means you don't meet the criteria. Insider info. Interesting, yeah. Port already. Yeah, but that was like 5,000 years ago. That was ages ago. That Lambo is still there. And they were there from the beginning of the stream. Who is that? Still there. Yeah, it looks very good. It doesn't really need it yet, but if they make the UK one look insane again, then it might tweak the Calais one. Oh, they're lacking. Oh, that's bad. It looks. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I think it's for all of them generally. No active bans in a certain length, and of course your account has to be a certain age, because otherwise, while you might be a newbie and you pick up the idea of how it works quickly, it's just not how it works. Admins don't get banned in the same way. There's a whole thing we do. If you disagree with the actions that an admin has done, or you feel an admin should be in trouble for something, that's why you go to feedback. There's a feedback for that. You complain about them. Yeah, nightclubs don't get raided, do they? It's only the individual companies that do. A tutorial. On what? Tutorial for what? Let me guess, you can turn now. You have about 5 more kilometers and you think you're in front. Honking doesn't do anything. Nice. You're not in front. You're not actually in front. Don't pretend you are. Just because a slither of your truck is in front doesn't mean you are in front. It don't work like that. Not how that works. Can I check your appeal? No, unless I am the one that has banned you. And if I am, I will check it later. Not now. Everyone that I've banned today currently doesn't have a video. So they can claim that they've been banned for no reason. But we know that doesn't exist. Nice, Christoph. I see what you did there. If the truck is in front, switching lane causes you to slow enough that they collide. Most people would still slow down because they don't want a collision. But the person is still dangerously merging in front of you. They should still be merging with enough distance to not affect you. Thank you, Noble. God damn it. Fine. How do you know who banned you? You don't. You don't, because it doesn't actually matter who did. You can complain about the ban overall, and of course we would be able to see who did it. But you don't. Can I ban someone live? Well, hold on a minute. I've been told I have to watch this report all the way through. And whatever. Big fan, Charlie. How you doing? There's chat catching up. Yeah, they expect priority, which is why, again, the one that honked, they're like, honking, has been like, let me in, let me in. Not how that works. If any of yours used to pronounce it like that, well, I mean, it is almost like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to. Review and not ban. I don't know, Smokey. I don't see names. Do you recall what happened in the report? Because I don't. Remind me what happened. This one, regardless of what happens, I have to watch it all the way through. I'll probably make a TikTok for how it works. I don't need to make a TikTok of what you get, because I can't show that until I've done it. I could scroll through the blog, but then I could just link you to the blog. That's easy. The map is the same. The event island is off the main map. You can't see it from the main map. But they're all on that island. You get there through a external contracts job. Where is snow? Currently the snow is only on the Winterland Island. The snow mod isn't supported yet. There is a tutorial of how to set up TMP. You can look on YouTube for that. And we have a written guide on how to do it as well. I can't link either of them because TikTok doesn't let you do that. That's why I want to make one as well. This is a replay, as it's called. It basically tracks where the person was, so I still have to record it. Into a map. Well, it's not a modded map, E2. It's made by the people that made the game. Oh, it's Keraz. They're doing media team. They might be doing little random shots of the city road or something. I see, I see. Yeah, this is an in-game event. It's not our in-game event. It's not, I mean, you know, move over enough so the person has no choice but to stop. But you see it's impatience. So they were in the correct lane. They then moved over because that lane looked like it was going further in front. And then they moved back. Official, yes. The island, anyway. The modded snow is still mod. And see, when they see more people going that way, they might stay in the same damn lane. Welsh, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But they're doing it so slowly that, you know. Favorite video I've made? I don't know what my favorite video I've made is. Of mine. Shorts-wise, like TikTok-wise, I've made so many. I don't know. But I really like videos that I've made or rather edited for other people. The way that I've done it has been really good. And I will continue to either link those in the Discord or repost. My reposts on TikTok are videos I've edited. They're not random. They're videos I've edited. Are we back? No, we're not back on the island. It's Calais. Damn it. Bad for TMP for expert driving. Really? Are you sure it was expert driving? If you're banned. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. Not making it over the intersection before it turned red. Well, I wouldn't go if it's about to turn red still. How long does it actually take? Okay, so the RV there yet game. How long does that actually take? It takes forever, it sounds like, if you're going at a casual pace. Because every time one of you mentions your saga of what's going on, it sounds insane. Fly you out of Greece? I've been to Greece a few times before. It's very nice. It looks super fun. I have not personally played it yet. It'd be fun to play with others. One evening game. 3 hours. Is that a lot? There we go. A bit of an extreme measure, but there you go. Get in the left lane as soon as you can. And then you're basically safe. How can you ban me? You don't. You can complain about me if you feel I've genuinely done something bad. Via feedback. Players can't ban staff. That would be weird. And I'm sure people would do that immediately. There was an April Fool's prank where at one point you had the ability to type out the ban command in the chat, but obviously it wouldn't do anything, literally. Nice. Let me just... Did you already report it? Of course. Where one of them has green, one of them has red. Red so far. Who? I don't know which one does it. One of them has a yacht, don't they? You have to wait a bit. That one with the yacht. That one. So when they get down, they have red. Still red. Still red, by the way. Still red. Just still red. Still red. Green. Red. Still red. You saw a fully open lane? Is that just how this works? That's not how that works, though. That's not how that works. No. How do you get mod? The mod role, you need to apply for it. And at the moment, you cannot apply for it. How do you know if you're unbanned? Check your profile. If there's a massive red banner at the top, I forgot exactly what it looks like, but if there's a red banner, you're banned. If there's not one, you're not banned. The command for modding. There is no command. What you do is you click right click to get this mouse. It's not the in-game mouse. Click a player's name or scroll through the list, and then there's a flag icon next to every player's name in the player list. Press that and you get this little prompt. Select what they did and press send. That's it. Ban players who use traction control. Is that why they're going so slow? You just have to be a bit more patient, I guess. In case someone is that slow. Most of the road there, in fact all of it, I think is just one way either direction, so don't overtake much. Tab, right click, select player report. Yes. Though keep in mind these reports time out a lot, so look at the smudge of that paint. If you can record it and put it on the site, because they do time out. I like the delay of those messages where they come in clumps. And we're back. We are back on the island. Roscoe, how you doing, big fan? Moving at snail's pace? Oh dear. Minimum age, I think, for most roles is 16. I don't think that's changed in a while. But you'll see it when you apply for it, so everything will be written there. Think Google Doc or Google Form, but not literally a Google Form. You'll see it. Whenever the next application is, by the way, I will link to it, because a lot of people are interested in only this role, which makes sense. You can apply for other roles. I will tell you. It is 16, okay. Mentally 5, don't tell them that. That may not help. Don't tell them that. This snow is official. This snow is on the map itself. And you see how they're all just trying to smudge out? Oh, it all goes wrong. But that's not bad, though. It's not worth reporting. It's not bad. It's just they're all... See? They're trying to push out like that. It's disgusting. It's terrible. And of course, if you go reverse and then go round that way, you're going the wrong way, so don't do that. The only way out is by driving forward. We're loving the snow. Loving the snow. This snow mod... Snow isn't the snow mod. It's on the island itself. This country is made up. It is the Winterland island. You could think of it like the North Pole. Where's Drew? Where is Drew? The thing may not be working. No one noticed until now, Killer. How dare you? Matrix and Nightwish. I see. You see all those dots? That's a lot of dots. It looks good. It looks good. We need to do... need to set up a command before I forget for it, don't we? Log the issues soft.com. This. For E2 to read. Read it. Read it. Checkbot. Check commands. Commands. Do we have an event command? We do have an event command. Can I link to all of them? I want to do that. There's 3 events right now. And I just want to link to all of them. Virus. Install it. Rules for that one. Rules for that one. Oh, it makes you sign in again. That's not what I wanted. We want Cruising Louisiana event and Cruising Nordic event. That one and that one. Hold on a moment. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 events. Lovely. Let me put that in the other ones as well. The snow isn't... Think of it like an overlay one. One of the ATS one. It's at the bottom, you blind. Got him. Event. The one of the other one, it still has last year's event. Last year's winter event there. There we go. So now in this chat, I can do event. Give it a sec. That I custom build. I did one of those building sites where you select the parts you want and then they assemble it. In like 2021. Does it link to both because the command isn't long enough? Oh, I think it does that. Ew. But in TikTok's case, I can't put links in chat, so. Plans for tomorrow. I want to do both events at the same time. No, Wintermont's not out yet. No. Not fast. So the plan is, you still do Nordic Horizon jobs, but you take the Nordic Horizon jobs from the cities to this island. So it does this event, and then you go back to somewhere else. Yeah, exactly, at the same time. And then if you want to do the ATS event, same again. Louisiana to here, back to Louisiana. That's how you do it. Hopefully on Sim 2. Sim 2 is usually okay. It's crazy IQ. It's so smart, isn't it? So good. See, people, you have to drive across the lake following these kind of lines here to get up to this ramp, which then gets to the industry. You don't have to go that way, but you can. Just be careful when being near other people. Hope they don't work. I guarantee you the jobs will be very limited. You know when you want to find a very specific job and it doesn't give you the job? Yes. Have to be over 100. If you find one that's particularly far away from the place, you can choose a long spawn point, something like that, right? You don't have to go to the nearest one. These ones have to be 150, and these ones doesn't say, as long as it spawns. So why can't people have more than 2? You can have more than 2 if it's correctly done. 176. That one. If you're going to that icon there. 171. Specifically Quithmouth. Oh, there's only 2 anyway. But, you know, you get the point. We'll start from Ivelo, because that's where I finished last time. We'll see. We'll think about it. If we have to do one or the other, then sure. But furry spotting? Oh, no other furry? Is that Vampy's alt account? Calling him out like that? Oh, Darren's there as well. Is there something wrong with being a furry? Hmm? Is that what you're saying? Is that a problem? If you were to drive further, it doesn't count. Oh, really? So as long as the estimated land distance is still over that amount, it counts, because it says land distance. Low load and a flatbed. Yes, if they connect properly, and they're not like floating. Magically connected by air. No football. Is there a problem with that? If he wants to express himself however he wants, then you know what's wrong with that? Overworking, yes. There is. Okay, what's wrong with that? Where you find Winterland? External contracts. You can find jobs listed as Christmas something something. You stand against them. Why though? What's up with that? How dare you? When? In the year of our Lord, 2025. Create jobs between Winterland cities? No, because you cannot create World of Trucks jobs yet. Anyway, if you try and create a job, it will be a freight market job and then it won't count. Can't find any jobs on the external contracts page. They may be limited on how many of them spawn. If you refresh enough times, you should find some. Or try a different city. cat is a furry? Well, I should hope so. Unless you've got a Sphinx cat or whatever, the one that doesn't have fur on it. Mods react. You mean reply? Yes. May not be immediate, but yes. If you make your appeal, they will respond to you. Within 3 days. Usually doesn't take 3 days, but within 3 days. His picture. What's up with this picture? Is this picture not still just an E? Or is that Luke's picture? An awful place without furries and femboys? Exactly, exactly. There's someone for everyone, you know? Is that the reckless? Just because this person, you know? No? No, there's no Discord for World of Truck specifically. There's an unofficial one for SCS themselves, and then we have my one and TMP's one as well. If you want to join either of those. I recommend you should. Nothing happened until they reached that car. But what's the problem? What's going on? Big pizza, son. Do you want some? You want a slice? You're in both, Zach? I appreciate that. I'm assuming engine is dead, right? Or you're just waiting for a chance to U-turn. You could have gone. Why is it taking you so long? Huh? Imagine they're still there. No, they're not. Okay, but what happened though? What's going on? Maybe I'll lag. What's over? Sim 1. Simulation 1. Alright, let's see a few more. This triple is fine because everything connects correctly. It looks a bit weird, but you know, it's alright. Hello, Felix. Welcome in. You're early. Well done. We just started. TikTok says you're supposed to comment. Maybe you haven't actually been sending anything, and I've just been pretending to read your messages. Nice. Where would you be without the Dumas emote, huh? I suppose you go back to saying Pepega all the time, or Pepegi. Pepege. Pepega was the OG. You know, such a good amount. This. Ban it day after tomorrow. Go and search for the guy who recorded you. Well, don't bully them if you do find them. Don't, like, attack them or anything. It's not a good idea. Would it not appear in your video? Unless it was a report like this, then maybe no. If it's directly from the person, maybe their name is in the video. God, look how you still got the jowls there. Look how delayed the chat is at sinking. God. It's coming back. Band? Yes. Yes. Again. Aim to get in the left lane as promptly as you can, as safely as you can, then stay there until you turn left here. Easy. Anything about rigids? Rigids are still just a plan they want to add at the moment. There's nothing else. I do not know. They haven't officially revealed it yet. Technically moderating the whole map, but only where the hotspots are, because when you get loads of reports, they appear most often in the busy places. Which happens to be Calais, Duisburg, the Winterland Island, things like that. There's no real need to go to other areas if not much activity happens there. Like, bad activity. So, there's no need. Hello, Charlie. You got your PC, right? Is that what was arriving today? Pink cheddar? I wondered. Maybe they're just sitting here. You missed their turn entirely. Just go straight forward. Hello? You have more than one gear. Please use it. Engine, right? Fix it. I have a desync problem. They're invisible for you. Where were you driving? Because if you spawn in and then immediately start driving, why would you do that? Come on. Not even set it up. All that hype for no, it's fine. It's fine. The swap over process takes time. Gonna go round? No. Start getting it ready now. This man is not going to sleep tonight. It's gonna be up all night doing it. And well, hold on a minute. Usually this is just a kick, because so many people try and do this. If they do anything really bad, or they give up and go the other way, then maybe. Backup profiles? Yes. I think in my case, I would just copy the entire ETS2 folder. It doesn't really matter if I don't need all of it. Actually, I should do that. Lol. Have they got a glitchy trailer or something? What's that about? Not even out of the box. Oh, well. Surely you would check, right? Go on, go left. Left. Go on. Go on. Oh, well, they went. Ah, try to push in. Okay, so, okay. Got that. If we go you had the same idea, but there's even less of a care for the outcome. Shadow glass, yeah. But yeah, hold on a minute. One-to-one driving in Turkey? The people seem to say that, yes. The people often drive like this in the real world as well. I don't quite know how they're getting cars there, but... Nice. Everything so far I think I had from Every has been sort of clothes and soft bags, so nothing yet has been broken through them. But I hear bad things all the time, so... Right down the wrong lane, I know, right? It's almost like these crosses are just invisible, yeah? Like, they don't matter, just ignore them. It's fine. Okay, we're done. 4 times in 2 weeks? The same parcel? How the hell... I know, blinked, I missed that one. How does that happen? Me thinking, of course, I renamed him in Chatterino to have that nickname. I think you should do that as well. You can give custom names next to the actual name. Someone got banned? Yeah, I should hope so. That's funny. Both of them, whatever the problem was at first. Oh, because you tried to merge? Yeah, that's not how roundabouts work. Yeah. Okay, that was you. What do you mean someone got banned? Where, well, in the chat or in the game? People are getting banned all the time. I banned 2 people just now that went the wrong way. That's good. It's one of those things where, like, that's what you get. I think. If you push against someone, that's what happens. Well done. Yogs. Who is that? What were they doing? Did a somersault? Yeah, I'm glad they didn't land back on someone else, because when that happens, that can get quite messy. What's going on? Ratty, welcome in. Farm Sim, welcome in. Appreciate the follows. How are you doing? Do I have to check that one out as well, because I just missed it? What's going on? Okay, fine. This will be the last one, right? Normal for the truck to fly, jump, and fly forward when you hold the clutch and gas down. As in, like, you can do a wheelie type thing, or an acceleration bug. I think someone has shown that before. I don't know how to recreate it, though. You can press F7, but most people seem to not do that. As if they don't know how it works. Ooh. Oh, and the car as well. Well, hold on a minute. The acceleration goes forward. Okay, that's a strange feature then. But I think someone else has also said that that happens. Rescue. Okay, who are you rescuing? Swearing. My favorite. Not much rescuing going on here, I think. Oh, and oh, that's how that happens. Okay. Are they gonna... Okay. So, right. Okay. Right. Both of you then. Because you both went the... Yeah, click the name. Went the wrong way. Yeah. Why is ping so high? It depends on how close you are to the actual real world server. Somewhere in the middle of Europe. No, not the blue one. The suspect, no. The two that went the wrong way, yes. Because I reported that just to watch back what it was. So that's not a report by someone else. It was only by me. That means do permanent ban. Yes, you can be banned for permanent if you do something really bad. Rule 2.1, 2.9... and maybe a few others can qualify for it. What is that emote? Yeah, the other one is, well, I don't know why that one was added. Not sure who added that one. Is there a log on how we can see who added that? Because, what is really bad? Cheating is usually quite bad. That can get you quite a hefty one. 2.9... if you go and read it, basically where management feels that you've done enough, and they have the ability to say, goodbye, but you have to do something really bad for that. I could read out the exact wording of it, just so it, just so it makes sense. More reports, more on Wednesday. We'll do some more on Wednesday. Just want to see if they move. Okay. And then we swap over like that. Well, okay then. Cool, look at the delayed chat. I feel this program that syncs all the chats and such together, I think is dying at the moment because YouTube and TikTok aren't showing. Oh, YouTube does. TikTok isn't there. They're going as well. They're going. Good job. But why were you on the left side though? What was that about? I think we need to sort out some of these emotes, don't we? Because we have, what, like 600 emotes? And we don't, use them? Star Wars style text. It's not on the screen at the moment. But I do need to have it in, I'll bring back that little overlay thing. Especially when we go driving. I just TP'd them. There we go. When we do driving tomorrow. Can you technically join on an alt? No, because then you're ban evading, which is equally as bad. Please don't do that. No, so if you are banned, you get banned for something really, really bad. Would not recommend. Okay, I'll put my camera over here, because this is in the middle of nowhere. Where was the rules? 2.9. If the management thinks a user joins TMP with the sole purpose to violate the rules, specifically 2.8, can be bypassed and a ban length will be given at their discretion. So if you deserve something longer than what is issued in there, they can say yes.